Hi guys, my name is Jacqueline and I wanted to talk to you guys today about self-love and the importance of self-love and loving yourself. So I know what you might be thinking, oh, here's another person coming on here talking about how easy it is to just love themselves and can tell everyone, it's so easy, just, love yourself, accept yourself for who you are. And, they seem so perfect and have it all together and how lucky they are to just love themselves. But for me, that is completely not the case. And to understand kind of where I am right now on my whole self-love journey, I wanted to talk about a little bit of my past and what got me here to this moment right now where I'm learning to love and accept myself just as I am. So my whole life I've been overweight. It's something I've struggled with for a very long time. And in 2012, I found myself weighing over 500 pounds. And I was completely at rock bottom. I, fell down, didn't think I can get any lower. I was angry at myself, frustrated at myself, had a very unhealthy relationship with myself. And I think it took me hitting 500 pounds for me to kind of, stand back up and say, we need to change. It's time to change. I'm not happy. I'm not living a life I love. It's not only affecting me, but the people around me. So I embarked on a journey at that time to just lose weight. Little did I know, 3 years later, it would turn into a completely different journey and really kind of almost change completely from the weight loss journey that I had started. As of today, I have lost 350 pounds naturally by changing my diet and exercising. And along my journey, I had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of bumps in the road. It was not, easy by any means to lose that much weight, but, I also had a very unhealthy relationship with the scale. So I found myself, the more I lost, the more I felt my own self-worth came by what the number on the scale said. So it was another, I'm on this journey to lose weight and live a happier life, but yet the number on the scale was defining me. And if I lost weight that week, I was happy, I was proud of myself, I had a great week. But then if the number on the scale didn't change or it slightly went up a little bit, I spiraled completely backwards and was back to those negative thoughts. I failed, I can't do this, I'm not good enough. And so the more I kept going on my journey, the more I was figuring out, wait a minute, I was supposed to be starting this journey to kind of live a better life, and here I am, I've lost 100 pounds, or even when I lost 200 pounds, and I'm still not happy. So I really had to take a look at myself in the mirror and kind of figure out losing weight was not going to make me happy. Losing weight was not going to make me love myself. So I kind of had to find different ways to really change and better my life, because depending on the number on the scale or how much you weighed was not happiness, and I knew inside that that didn't feel right, and I knew being dependent on, how I felt about myself based on how much weight I was losing was not right either. And then I felt like even the more weight I lost, I was still getting comments to me about, fat shaming, people making fun of me, calling me names, putting me down. And it's like, here I am, I've lost 100 pounds, 200 pounds. Even when I lost 300 pounds, I was still getting made fun of. So I really had to, switch the game a little bit and not focus so much on losing weight, but focus on the mental side of it. And part of the mental side of it was learning that in order to be happy and live the best life I can, I really need to start loving myself. It took a long time. Part of the thing I did was, for me, I stopped weighing myself, and I kind of just focused on what made me happy, what made me feel most alive, and what I wanted to do and who I wanted to be as a person. So I'm not saying the negative comments didn't bother me. When I would get made fun of or pointed at, or someone said, look how fat that girl is, or look at how ugly her arms are, because I had a lot of loose skin on my arms, I really had to just take it, and I embraced it. I allowed myself to cry, feel angry, But at the same time, I didn't let that define me. So I said, yes, that sucks. Yes, it's mean. Yes, it hurt my feelings. But I'm not going to let that keep defining me as a person. I'm not going to let the scale or other people's opinions, comments, judgments define me as a person. So this way of thinking did not happen overnight. It took a lot of patience. It took a lot of looking in the mirror and saying, you've got this, you can do this, you're strong enough. And it took a lot of me falling down to stand back up and say, you know what, it's okay if I fall down, but it's how I stand up and how I choose to react to those situations that are really going to help me. Like I said, I don't feel like we should hide those feelings if someone hurts our feelings. I feel like it's very important to allow yourself to feel those feelings and not hide and pretend it was okay. Because before, if someone used to call me fat, I would laugh it off and be like, oh yeah, whatever, it's fine. Or pretend I didn't hear it, but deep down inside, I wanted to die. Like, it was so bad. I felt so bad about myself, but I didn't want other people to know that. So along this journey, I learned, yes, it sucks. Yes, what people can say can be mean and hurtful, but allow yourself to feel that and then move on. Know that their opinions, their judgments of you don't matter. It's how you feel about yourself and what makes you feel happy that truly matter. I was really practicing this, really getting in, a better mindset, learning I'm not losing weight to love myself, but part of loving myself is being happy and confident in myself. And so being overweight was not making me live my best life. So by losing the weight, it was only adding to my happiness. Losing weight was not going to make me happy. Being skinnier or having a better body or any of that was not going to make me happy. It's how I felt about myself. And that's really where my journey took a big turn from, I want to reach this number on a scale or weigh this much to I want to learn to love myself and take care of myself and have a better relationship with food, but also have a better relationship with myself. I started the whole process of every day, trying more and more to love myself, take care of myself. I went and started talking to a counselor about the mental side of my food addiction, why I got overweight, what was causing me to eat, what were my triggers, why was I feeling so unhappy. And I feel like once I started taking care of the mental side and my mind and taking care of myself on a whole different level than just the physical level of losing weight, that's when big changes started happening in my life. And in August 2017, I had a huge moment happen for me that really changed my life completely. I went on a family trip to Mexico with my fiance, my sister, and my parents. And it was the first time that I was going to be wearing a bathing suit out in public. And I told myself, we're not wearing a cover-up. We're not wearing a big shirt to cover yourself. You're going to wear this bathing suit. You've lost 350 pounds. You deserve it. And this is what you want to do. So forget everyone else. And I remember we were down at the pool and I went to take my cover-up off, and I started getting those nervous feelings like, you shouldn't be doing this. Put your cover-up back on. You're too fat. You can't be wearing this bathing suit. You shouldn't be here. And then I just was kind of like, whatever, I'm going to do it. And so I took my cover-up off and went to walk into the pool. And there was a couple sitting at the pool who started laughing at me, making fun of me, body shaming me. And in that moment, I froze. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to run to the bathroom, bawl my eyes out, cry. And so I took a deep breath, told myself pretty much, you're worth it. You deserve this. You're beautiful. Mess my mascara up. Whew. And I decided just to walk into the pool anyway. That was huge. That was a huge moment for me, a huge turning point for me. After losing 350 pounds, you're left with a lot of extra skin. And I am going through the process of having skin removal surgery, but I still have a lot of loose skin. And I think a lot of people don't understand that or don't realize that. And so it comes off as you're still overweight or you're still don't have the best body. And so initially I thought I needed to justify myself to them. I needed to tell them, look, I've lost 350 pounds. I have loose skin, you know, and start justifying why I looked the way I did. But instead I just got right into the pool and I said, I've worked too hard to let the opinions of others dictate my life anymore. I've worked too hard to let the number on the scale, the size of my clothes, what people think of me, you know, all the negative thoughts I thought about myself. I've worked too hard to get where I am right now to let the opinions of people who have no idea about me affect me. And I did post about it, and that post actually went viral. So me in a bathing suit, which I was so nervous and self-conscious about, actually was everywhere now. And I think that was a huge moment where it's like, you know what? I can wear a bathing suit. I can have people see me in a bathing suit. And yes, it can bother me a little bit, but I'm not going to let that stop me from doing what I want or living my life. I let myself get upset about it. I let myself kind of regroup and got into the pool and moved on. Self-love is definitely a journey. It definitely does not happen overnight. And for me, it did not happen through weight loss. Like weight loss and losing weight did not make me love myself. It was the little things while I was losing weight during my journey that actually got me to where I am today, where I can actually look in the mirror and tell myself, I love you, I'm proud of you, you're doing a good job. And when I fall back down, I know I'm strong enough to pick myself back up. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not, you know, I'm still learning to love myself and take care of myself and better myself. But I've come a long way, and I really want to help inspire and motivate all of you guys to learn to love yourself as well, because until we can fully love ourselves, we can't put love out to everyone else. And the world definitely needs a lot of love right now. So wherever you are in your life, wherever your journey is taking you, whatever path you find yourself on right now, I hope that you can start to look in the mirror and know your worth, your value, and know you're absolutely perfect and beautiful just the way you are, and that you are strong enough to make the changes in your life that you want to make to better your life and to better yourself, because your self-worth doesn't come from a number on the scale. It doesn't come from the size of your clothes. It doesn't come from the opinions of others. It comes from within. It comes from you. So let that light shine. Let your magic just shine through. You know, spread love to everyone. And most importantly, always remember to spread love to yourself. It's a journey, but it's definitely one that's worth embracing and going on, and definitely worth the time, the investment. So I'm sending you guys lots and lots of love, and I hope to talk to you guys all very soon. Bye.